And we are back in the Calais studio for My Mayor with candidate Torry Nelson. Hi, Torry. How's life on the campaign trail?
Thanks for asking, Joe. It's fantastic. Getting a lot of great momentum going. I'm becoming a force to be reckoned with.
All right. Well, today we're talking about your content diet. Where are you getting your information from? And we're looking at, besides Catalyst, what news sources, what non-news sources, and then what kind of do you do for fun and recreation. So let's dig into where do you get your news from?
Well, other than Catalyst, Catalyst has a great wealth of information. I found out. I just scroll through all the content. There's a lot of content there. But typically, I really don't watch the news. Usually, my mom fills me in on different major current events. She'll fill me in because she's constantly watching the news. But I'm more concentrated on the locally, the St. Pete. So I'm on stpete.org a lot. Just getting familiar with all the different programs we got going and the vision we have. And also, attending the city council meetings, it really keeps me up to beat on what's going on in the city because I'm really more concerned about St. Pete, and I really can't control nothing nationally. So I'm really focused and wholeheartedly engulfed in our local stuff that's going on.
And that's an interesting point because a lot of times, there's a lot of expectation of the mayor to work on issues that really have a national, if not international, flavor to them or an impact on the environment being an obvious one. So, how do you sort of balance within yourself and within the public, helping them understand, what the mayor can do in his role or her role, and what sort of is beyond the scope of that role?
Yeah, me myself, as I've been started campaigning, I started learning on the capabilities that the mayor has and different things we can change. And I've been informing a lot of the citizens also because as I canvass, they ask me about different issues, and I kind of like tell them I can assist in different situations, and we can just do our part as much as we can, and just control what we can control home first, and that's basically what I do.
All right. So, how about your non-news content? What other kind of stuff are you learning, and where are you getting that information from?
Well, actually, to be honest, I'm learning all my information from the people. I'm doing more looking, listening, and learning right now. As I go out and I canvas, I ask the citizens questions, and a lot of citizens they pour out information, and it's not one person I don't learn a bit of information from, and a lot of it's translating to my campaign. So it's making me more knowledgeable. I'm learning from the people, and they're my teacher right now.
And issues have a lot of different perspectives, and there's some truth in each of those perspectives. And typically, as you learn from people, people obviously will be tied to individual perspectives. So, how do you strike that balance of taking different perspectives and filtering that all out to get to, determining your perspective?
Good question. I'm glad you asked that because I get that all the time. One person might have a different perspective on a situation. Another person might be at a different spectrum of a different angle, and it makes sense when you look at both perspectives. You know, it all comes together. No one's really right or wrong in different situations, but as a mayor, you get the balance and see exactly where the happy medium should be at, and that's what I found out. You can't be kind of like closed-minded and single-minded. You got to kind of like open your mind and be broad and be receptive to everybody's opinion.
All right. And then what about when you're relaxing? What do you do? What's your kind of guilty pleasure? What's your fun content?
I can't wait till I can relax a little bit. I really haven't had no guilty, no guilty pleasures. Lately, I haven't been watching any TV. I haven't been keeping up with the Olympics. I haven't been keeping up with football. I don't know what's going on right now. I get home, I don't turn on TV. I don't have time for that. I'm my own campaign manager, my own campaign treasurer. My own candidate. So uh, my own tech guy. So I just basically I'm just focused right now, and I don't have any guilty pleasures to be honest. But when I'm not on the campaign trail, what are my guilty pleasures? Can we include food? Well, my guilty pleasure is I like to go gyro sometime, and I just don't go for the food, but I go for the soda. I'm not a big drinker. I probably drink on special occasions, but a tall cherry Fanta or even the orange iced tea from McDonald's, that's kind of like my guilty pleasure. I get one of those, that's kind of like I throw it back, and that's my drink.
All right. Well, that'll be something to look forward to. I think you can do that and still focus as well if you want.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right, Torry Nelson, appreciate you stopping by the studio for My Mayor, and we'll see you again shortly.
Appreciate you for having me and inviting me. Thanks.